All right, we're going to get started with the dynamic warm up. We have 3 circuits tonight in our circuit training total body, and there's no need for resistance. It's all body weight tonight. Let's go ahead and get into that dynamic warm up. We're going to start in a fold. Do you want to take the feet just outside of the hips and reach the crown of the head towards the floor, relaxing the head and neck? Let the arms hang heavy, and we'll stay here for a nice big deep inhale and exhale. When you're ready, you can point your toes out. We're going to pull the heels in and take a little rock side to side to start mobilizing through the ankles, waking up the calves, and opening up through the hips. We'll settle into that deep squat, and we're going to take some rotations, reaching that right arm up. We're going to draw a big circle way up and back, and then bring it back and over. We'll get both sides, rotating through that spine, waking up the chest and down through that shoulder. We'll push it back up into a fold. We're going to roll it up slow, round the back. And let's take a big shoulder roll at the top. Good. We'll step it to the back of our mat. We're going to slightly bend the knees, bring the palm down and walk it out to a plank. We're going to hold this plank for just a second. And when you're ready, you can push it back to a down dog. We want to press the chest close to the legs to wake up down the side of the body. And when you're ready, we're going to take that right leg, reach it up high to the sky, drop it back behind you. This opens up through the front side of that body. It wakes up down the hip flexor into the leg. And then we're going to take a big step forward outside of that right hand and let that left knee reach the mat. We'll stay here in this runner's lunge for just a second and push it back to a half split. Pull that toe back towards the face and then right back into that runner's lunge. We're going to take the right arm, reach it in front of the left arm. There we go. Rotating through that mid back. And then we're going to reach up nice and high, reach it back and lift up out of the fingertips, really reaching up to the sky. And then plant that right hand down, step the right foot back, and we'll push it right into that down dog. Good. Left leg goes high. Reach it up for the sky and drop it back. We're looking to wake up the left side of the body down into that left hip flexor. And then a big step outside of that left hand. However you get there, it doesn't need to look graceful. Take your time. Make sure when you're in this runner's lunge that your foot is in front of your knee. You don't want your knee pushing forward over the toe. We want to keep those knees safe. And then we'll push it back into that half split, pulling that left toe back towards the face. And then back into that runner's lunge. We'll reach the left arm this time in front of the right. We're rotating that mid back. Lift that arm up and back and then reach the fingers up. Bring it down, step it back into a plank, and then we'll walk the hands back to the feet. We're just in our dynamic warm up. Roll it up nice and slow. We're looking to wake the body up through the muscles and the joints before we put it through some exercise. Let's take some hip circles. You want to pull the knee up, swing it out, and then swing it back forward. A couple times on each side. Try not to hike the hip, meaning you don't want to lean over to bring it. You want to make all that movement come from the hips. We're going to balance on that right leg. Pick up that left foot if you can. Bring your back to a tabletop position. Take your time, find your balance, and then stand tall out into that straddle. We're going to bend that left knee, and I want you to make sure that knee stays behind the toe. We're pushing the hip to the back, waking up that right inner thigh, activating those muscles. Good. Step it in, shake it out. We're going to balance on that left leg this time. Lift up that right foot. Take it a second to find your balance here before bringing that back to a tabletop position. Take your time. Once you find that position, hold it there for just a second and then stand into that straddle. This time the right hip goes back. Look down, make sure that knee is behind the toe, waking up that left inner thigh, and then we'll step it in and shake it out. All right, guys, our first circuit tonight, we are going to be working in 30-second work intervals with a 15-second break. We have curtsy lunges to a sumo squat. We have mountain climbers. We have a sit-up, and we have a bear crawl. We're getting total body. We're working 30 seconds on with a 15-second break. We'll get those 4 exercises in. We're going to repeat this twice. Let's go ahead and start with the feet out. We're getting into our first circuit. The clock is on. We're going to take an easy squat and then step the right foot back. We're going to take a curtsy lunge. That curtsy lunge is you're stepping back at a diagonal, dropping that back knee down, and then we step out in that wide stance for that sumo squat. We're getting the lower body here. Sumo squat, and then those curtsy lunges on each side. We've got 5 seconds. Take your time. You don't have to go down super low with that lunge or with the squat. Nice job. Shake it out. 15 seconds. We're going to bring it down to our plank position. We've got some mountain climbers or some knee drives. They can be fast or slow. We're going in 3, 2, 1. If you want to make it a little bit easier, just stay right here nice and slow with these knee drives. Palms are underneath the shoulders. You're looking at the hands and not the feet. We have 15 seconds left. Maybe you want to pick up the speed and push it into those climbers. We have less than 10 seconds. We'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Bring it to a seat. We have sit-ups. If you want to make those a little bit easier, take it to a crunch. We start in 5. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Roll nice and slow into that setup. If you want to modify this, just reach up until the shoulder blades lift and then lower. The crunch or the setup, it's totally up to you. We're halfway there. We have 15 seconds of work. We've got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. We have a bear crawl. These are difficult in a sense, but they can be made easy if you take your time. You want to start right here in this position, knees under the hips, palms under the shoulders, and let's lift the knees off the mat. The clock is on. We're going to reach and step. Take your time. You want to keep your knees nice and low. When you reach the end of your mat, you'll move it backwards. We're more than halfway through this bear crawl. Keep those knees low. We've got 5 seconds. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your time, bringing it up. Maybe circle out the wrists. Take a second to grab a drink of water if you need it. That is circuit number 1. We're going to do it again. We've got that wide sumo squat with the curtsy lunges. We'll start it in 10 seconds. If you wanted to add resistance, you could be holding weights. We've got body weight circuit training tonight. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Take that nice, easy, wide squat, and then step a leg back for that curtsy lunge. The lunge doesn't need to be deep. That squat doesn't need to be deep. Take your time and move slow. We're more than halfway through. We've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We bring it down for those mountain climbers. Total body circuit training. Body weight. We're lifting into the plank in 3, 2, 1. Now, I took slow drivers for the first 15 seconds and then sped it up for the climbers. That last 15 seconds. You can stay slow. You can go fast for the entire 30 seconds. It's up to you. We're halfway. We have 10 seconds on the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We'll bring it down. Take it to a seat. We've got those sit-ups or crunches, however you want to modify. We'll start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you can just lift up until the shoulders are off the mat and then lower, or you can come all the way up for that full sit-up. Take your time to roll yourself up using those deep core muscles as well. Take your time rolling yourself down. Don't just flop. We've got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We stay down to the mat and flip it over. We've got the bear crawl. Starting in tabletop position, knees under the hips, palms under the shoulders. We lift in 5. In 3, 2, 1, the knees lift. Now we're going to reach and step. Little steps, little reaches. We're going forwards and backwards on the mat. Make sure you're looking at your hands and not your feet. We're halfway. We've got 15 seconds. The knees stay low to the ground. Really working the core and the shoulders. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's bring it up. Take a quick second to grab a drink or catch your breath. Circuit number 2. Again, total body. It's going to be a little bit more intense, a more high intensity type of movement, more athletic movements. We've got squat jumps. Now, if you don't want to jump, feel free to minimize the impact and just take squats. We've got skaters, we've got push-ups, we've got side planks, and we have a burpee, everybody's favorite. We're going to be working in rep count. And just to not confuse everyone, let's just do our 30-second intervals and focus on our form and not counting each rep. So we'll do squat jumps or squats first. This is more high intensity, more athletic. Circuit number 2, we're going to start in 5 seconds. Those squat jumps can be high jumps. They can be little bounces off the floor. They can just be little pops. If you don't like the impact, feel free to just take a pulse. I'm just going to hop lightly off of the mat, not super powerful, pushing off the toes, landing softly. Less than 10 seconds. If you get tired, take it to the squat. 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's shake it out. Elevating our heart rate in this circuit. We have skaters. Take a couple deep breaths. And let's go. The skate is a hop side to side. Now, minimize the impact by just stepping. If you're just stepping, take nice big arm swings. More than halfway. We've got 10 seconds. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it down. We have push-ups, and then we have side planks. The push-ups can be modified with the knees down, but if the knees are down, we're not here, we are here. Let's go. Take your time. I recommend lowering all the way and pressing everything up together. My first round, I'm going to take modified, knees down, toes down. We've got 10 seconds. There's not a certain amount that you have to do. Feel free to pause in that plank anytime you need to. 3, 2, and 1. Flip it over to your side. We've got side planks. You can do them with your palm to the mat or your forearm. In 3, 2, 1. Now, I'm going to modify this side. If you need to modify, you're going to keep that bottom knee down top leg nice and long, and keep the neck strong. Don't let that head droop down to the mat. Hold it here. I lengthened out both legs. If you have both legs long and they're not stacked, you want that top leg out in front. In 3, 2, 1, we're just gonna roll to the other side. Get there however you need to. Remember, keep that neck nice and long. And if you need the modification, bring that bottom knee down to the mat. We have 10 seconds. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Roll it over and walk it back. Setting the hips to the heels. Coming up, we have burpees. Feel free to modify these. Skip the jump if you need to. Just step back, lower down, and step in. Let's go. 30 seconds. I'm going to modify my first one. So my hands come down, I step it back. I'm going to drop the knees lower, press it up with the knees, and step it in, standing tall. You can modify this any way you need to. You can skip the push-up if you want. You can add the jumps to make it harder. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's take a little break. A little bit more challenging for circuit number 2 today. We have those athletic moves, the jumps. Remember to modify anything you need. We're here to move together for 30 minutes. And this is your workout, guys. We've got one more round, just like that. We're starting back at the top with the squats. You can jump those, hop those, or just take a basic squat. We're going to go in 15 seconds. Feel free to modify this to be anything you need it to be. Skip anything you want, but just move with us no matter what you do. 3, 2, and 1. Squats, squat hops, big squat jumps, whatever you like. We're here for 30 seconds. This is our last round of circuit number 2. Make it best. Halfway, 15 seconds. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're really looking to elevate our heart rate in circuit number 2. We have skaters. Step these if you don't want to jump. Let's go. Side to side. They can be small hops. If you're stepping, make sure your arms are swinging out big to help increase that heart rate. Halfway. We bring it down for push-ups after this. Push through. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We have push-up. Modify if you need. I'm going to modify mine again. In 3, 2, 1. The hips are in line with the spine. We lower and push. Speed these up or take them slow. Go at your own pace here. Most important thing is the form. Less than 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We flip it to our side. Quick 15-second break. If you're modifying, that bottom knee is going to stay down. You can be on your palm or your forearm. Let's start. 30 seconds on each side. If your feet are not set, that top leg comes out in front. You're modifying. It looks like this. We hold it for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We go right into the opposite side. Make sure you keep that neck nice and long. Don't let it droop down towards the mat. We have 15 seconds. Hold it here. We have less than 10. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring it up. We have that one last move for this round. It is the burpee. Circuit number 3 is short and sweet, core focused. Let's get through this last high intensity exercise. Burpee. Skip the push-up if you want. Skip the jumps. Make it work for you. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's burpee. You can turn all the jumps into steps. More than halfway. There's 10 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, and 1. Let's all bring it down to the mat. We'll take a quick 15-second break. Actually, I'll give you a little longer than that. If you want to grab a drink of water or need to catch your breath. We've got core. For circuit number 3, it's short and sweet. We'll have time to cool off and stretch before we go. We're going to bring it down to our back when you're ready. Feet are going to plant to the mat. Knees are bent. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Tuck the chin, lift the shoulders up, and we're going to hold it right here in a crunch hold. Shoulders are lifted off the mat. I'm reaching my fingers for my feet, pressing that low back into the mat. We're here for 30 seconds. We're halfway. Make sure you're pulling through your core and not your neck. We have 5 seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let the head rest the mat. Draw the legs up to the sky. Toes pull back towards the face. And in 5 seconds, we're going to lower either one leg at a time or both together. 3, 2, and 1. Now, if they both go down together, the most important thing is that you're keeping that low back pressed down into the mat. And use your breath to help lower those legs. If you need to modify this, you'll lower one leg at a time. The chin can be tucked to the chest, or the head can be rested to the mat. Totally up to you. We're going for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let the head rest. In 10 seconds, we're going to lift that chin to chest in 3, 2, 1. Now this time we're going to rock side to side with those shoulders elevated and reach for one ankle and then the other. We're getting that oblique contraction, working all areas of the core tonight. Little taps side to side. Keep squeezing the core, 10 seconds. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Let's bring the arms up overhead. Let the legs Stretch out long. Bring an arch into the back. And we'll take a couple of deep breaths here. Nice job tonight, guys. Full body circuit training. We did slow strength. We did fast, high intensity moves. We worked on the core. We mobilized before we started, and now we're going to stretch it out to cool it down. Good. Let's bring those knees in. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall out. Keep those arms up overhead. And just take a couple slow, deep breaths. Very good. Pull the knees back in together. We're going to lengthen out the right leg long up to the sky. Maybe use your hands to pull the leg a little bit closer to the chest. We're looking to find a stretch in the back of the leg and that hamstring muscle on the right side. If your leg is up and you pull that toe back towards the face, you're going to feel that stretch go all the way up the back of the leg, through the calf, into that hamstring. Hold it there. And then we'll cross that right ankle over the left knee and pull those legs close to the chest, looking for a stretch in that right hip, working through those glute muscles. Very good. Let's switch sides. Right foot comes down, left leg goes up high. Pull the toe back towards the face, and maybe you stay right here because you feel the stretch all the way through the back of the leg. When you're ready, you'll bend the knee. Bring that left ankle to the right knee and then lift the legs, draw them close to the body. We'll get the stretch in those left glutes. We'll hold it here for just a second. If you find yourself having tight muscles, remember to get a workout in and then stretch after. The stretching while the muscles are warm is super beneficial. Very good. Both feet down to the mat and then let the legs go long. We're going to arch the back again, reaching the arms up overhead. This time I want to turn this into an active stretch, pointing the toes away from you, reaching the arms behind you. And we're going to take a big, deep inhale as we reach. Very good. As you exhale, just let the feet fall out. Let the arms rest. And then we'll roll it over to our belly. Take your time. We're going to press it up, tucking the toes. I'm going to walk my hands back, sitting my hips to my heels. We want to open up through the chest. We did some push-ups. We did some planks. We're going to interlace those fingers behind the back. Gently pull the arms away from the body and stretch across the chest into those shoulders. Maybe if you feel tightness in the neck, you can take some side bends with the head, finding a stretch in those chest muscles. Bring the hands out front. We'll push it into a down dog, pressing the chest close to the legs, big stretch down the sides, press those heels close to the mat, stretching the calves one more time. And we'll walk the feet in to a fold. This is to relax the spine. Extra benefit is that we get a stretch on those hamstrings that really let the head and neck hang heavy. Decompressing down the spine for just a breath or two. And when you're ready, you can roll it up slow, rounding the back. Head comes up last, and we'll take just a little nice, easy shoulder roll at the top. Nice job tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for tonight's circuit training class.